YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be making a video on slope and how to learn it fast and easy. So if we look at this practice problem that you see right here, we have a line and we have to find two coordinate points, and we're going to find the slope. So first we need to find two coordinate points. So to do that, we have to find two coordinate points that are easy to calculate. One of those examples are right here, because this point is easy to calculate. This point right here is easy to calculate using the x and y axis. Meanwhile, this point right here isn't such a good example because it's harder to calculate. So let's find our 2 points. So it can be any 2 points, but it just has to be 2. You can't have more. So this point right here seems like a good idea. And that point we just did is also a good idea. So first, we need to find out what are those points in the first place when we calculate them with the x and y axis. So this one right here is going to be -4 and -3. And then the other one is going to be a 2 and -1. So if we see, and since most advanced math has formulas, and slope also has formulas. The thing I like about formulas is that as long as you memorize a formula, all you have to do is plug in numbers and then do the operations, and then you're going to have the answer very soon. It doesn't require much logic, and that's what makes it easier. So the formula is y2 minus y1 over x2, not z, x2 minus x1. So we're going to erase this, and then we're going to rewrite this formula with the plugged in numbers. So if you saw those 1s and 2s, those numbers won't matter at all. 1s and 2s are just saying which coordinate pair the y's and the x's come from here. So the first one said y2, right? So since it's y2, the y has to be from the second coordinate, which is this one right here, which is this one. So the y in this coordinate is a -1. So -1 minus, and then now it has to be the y from the first coordinate pair, which is going to be a -3. So we can simplify this equation and get plus. So then now we have to do the x's. So the x in the second coordinate pair is a 2 minus -4, and we could also simplify this and get a plus. So -1 plus 3 is 2. So it's going to be 2 over 6. So we can simplify this, and then when we simplify 2 over 6, we get a 1 over 3. So let's see if our answers are correct. Okay, so let's try the next problem, and then I think you'll be good to go. So first we have to find 2 points that we can easily calculate. So the one that comes to mind first is this one, since it looks pretty easy to calculate. And another one I see is this one right here. Right there, you get the point. So remember, the ones that are harder to calculate are the ones that are off-centered, like this one. The ones that are easier to calculate go right on the point, like this one. So now that we have our 2 coordinate points, we can see or calculate them. So the first one, it's pretty easy. It's 0 over 0 and 2. And the second one is a 4 and -4. So we saw our formula. It's y over 1. It's y over 2. Y over 2 minus y1 over x2 and x1. So remember, the 2's and the 1's don't mean anything. It's just saying that which coordinate pair they come from. 2 stands for the second coordinate, and the 1 is from the first coordinate. So we'll erase it and we'll rewrite it with our numbers plugged in. So if we see, the first thing it said was y2. So it has to be the y from the second coordinate. And the y from the second coordinate is -4. So it's going to be -4 minus. And the y from the first coordinate was a 2. So it's going to be -4 minus 2 over. So x2 is going to be the x from the second coordinate, which is a 4, and the x from the first coordinate, which is a 0. So now let's simplify this. So it's going to be -6 over 4. So I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you have a negative number as on the numerator or the denominator, so for example, it's -6 over 4, then that's going to simplify to -6/4. So here it's going to be -6/4, and then you could simplify it, so it's not going to be -6/4, it's going to be -3/2. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something new, and if you did, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for new videos. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. See you next time.